Hey Libra, so I'm here to do the reading from the 1st of May until the 7th. I am doing these readings on the new moon in Taurus. Also, these readings will be extended. You can find the extended in the description box below. Hit that little V sign and it'll drop down. You can find the Vimeo link. You can also find the Patreon community where you can get access to all the sun, moon, rising, Venus. You know, you can get access to everything on there, which I will be on there a lot more of. And also in the description box below, I am sharing the link to my friend's GoFundMe page. If you're local, you'll know Katie's story. If you're further afield, you can Google Katie's story, Katie Kenyon, Burnley. Sadly, my friend lost her life in a very tragic way at the hands of someone else. So we're trying to raise funds for her farewell and to help her children as they move forward and embark on life and things like that. So yeah, that's all in the description box below. So I'm going to dive straight in. So Libra energy, release. So it is a death card, like a transformational period. It's also the card of Scorpio. The end of phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move in a new direction. 13 is the divine feminine number. Even if you are masculine, you will carry the feminine energy. There is 13 lunar cycles, 13 full moons, 13 new moons. So 13 is very prevalent. So what's crossing that energy is the 8 of air. So like an anxious energy, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take the action. I don't know why, but I got self-punishment in my head as soon as I crossed that card over. So be careful that you're not self-sabotaging, or be careful that you're not imagining, but punishing yourself for things that you have no control over. Why is this coming around now? Because we've got the 6 of Earth. It's about regaining that balance. And again, to me, in this deck, it is like very Libra energy with the scales being there. You know, 6, 2022, as I keep banging on about. The 6 vibration, peace, love, harmony, balance. Give some money, time and effort, new career opportunities, receiving loans and paying off debts. So I do feel like with this new moon energy, we are starting the month with this manifestational energy of balance, whether it be in your love life, financial, family, you know, that type of thing. I feel like it's all about that, but I kind of feel like there's an anxious energy around Libra at the moment, especially this punishment and how you talk to yourself. You know, the self-talk is so important. How we speak to ourselves, and how we treat ourselves, it sets the mark for how other people treat us. So in the recent past, we've got the Queen of Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy there. The Queen of Water is very empathic. She's very intuitive, very psychic. You know, relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. So I do feel like your emotions are a little bit up in the air at the moment, Libra. Especially in the form of, I wanted to say hating on yourself then for some reason. I don't know why I keep staring at my mirror. Maybe some of my Libras, the ones who I'm linking in with, need to do a bit of mirror work. You know, kind of need to stand in front of the mirror and say, I love you. Because it's hard to tell yourself when you're doing that shadow work. It's so hard to like say the words, I love you to yourself and actually mean it. You know, and it's hard to look into your own eyes and say it. Believe me, I've been there. And I even got to that eye and then bust out crying because I didn't fully believe in myself. Could be dealing with water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I do feel like it's your energy. So be careful when it comes to like draining yourself. See, this is this anxious energy. At present, we've got the 9 of air. You know, sleepless nights. That unicorn sat up while everyone else is resting. Expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies. Sleepless nights. So worrying about everything, you know. So there could be a bit of insomnia going on as well. But the self-fulfilling prophecy is exactly what I was picking up when I first started the reading. This like self-punishment and not feeling that you're good enough for certain things, putting yourself down, doubting yourself, doubting your own dreams, you know, that type of thing. Kind of not feeling like people are gonna, it's so air energy, it's so like thought concepts up in the head, that type of energy. In the extended, I'm going to be digging a lot deeper. So this is just going to be an overall. Near future, we do have the Queen of Earth, which is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We are in Taurus season. She's manifesting her pot of gold. You know, the Queen of Earth looks after her own surroundings. She's a good manifester. She invests wisely. So making time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. And I feel like, Libra, I feel like this is about you. I know there's other people here in the reading, but I feel it's more like, be kind and understanding to your own journey. Be kind and understanding to your own growth and your own feelings. You know, sometimes we have to sit there and think, why are we feeling like this? You know, why am I feeling like this? What can I do about this? What is it that's in my surroundings? And I always say to people, if you're feeling drained and anxious, take a look at who you're spending your time with, who you're spending your energy with, because that's a massive warning sign. You know, it's a massive warning sign, especially if it's affecting your mental health, your anxiety, you know, that thoughts of where you're doubting yourself and punishing yourself and not feeling good enough and worthy and that type of thing. Because I don't want you to be manifesting that. I want you to be manifesting better. Your power is to come out of that. We've got the Four of Water. So the Four of Water, missing out on opportunities, discontent, boredom, open your eyes to the possibilities. And that's the main energy of this reading. The need for you to open your eyes to your possibilities. You know, open your eyes to what you can be. So I like it when it's all about you. The outside influence is balance. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Again, don't kind of rush in. Don't force yourself through your healing, because the healing journey, I've been there a million times over where I've thought, I've done it, this is it, I've healed, and then bang, the rug will be pulled up from under my feet and I'll be like, actually, I've not done as much healing as I thought I had, you know? Old triggers, that type of thing. I even had a thing a few weeks ago where a literal smell, it was really strange. I went shopping, a man walked past me and he had an aftershave on. And it so reminded me of years ago when I was in a really bad domestic violence relationship. It took me right back to when he must have sprayed in the bathroom or something like that. And I mean, that's when I was about 22. I'm now nearly 43 years old. So you're talking 20 years ago. And one smell totally threw me. And I had to come back home and I had to sit here with the trigger. Why did it trigger me? What was I feeling? And I had to go into myself. Again, cooperation, compromise with yourself as well. You know, don't kind of force yourself into your healing. Wait for the perfect timing, you know, make plans, set small goals. You'll get further in life when we set small goals. Also, Fierce, we've got the King of Air, which is your energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, coming back into yourself. That's your hope. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice, especially if needed. Balance mental and emotional considerations. So it does feel like there's a lot going on in the thought concept with you this week. Your outcome is the King of Water. So the King of Water, again, very compassionate. He is like the caregiver. It can be a counsellor, a doctor, that type of thing. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. Libra, I feel like there's a need to talk. You know, a massive need to talk. Because to release thoughts, you know, to kind of free yourself from certain thoughts. Speak therapy, journaling, any way that you can find in order to release your words, your thoughts, that type of thing. Because what we hold within poisons us. There's a need to release. That's why with full moons, we do the release. We write everything down. We go outside. We burn it. It's a release energy, which it's good for your mental health. So there's a massive emphasis on releasing, especially the thought concepts, because I think of the thoughts as like a bank vault, and every now and again it starts to get full. So you've got to choose what deserves to be there and what doesn't. So sometimes we've got to empty some of the vaults. We've got to empty them, so then you've got space to kind of get things in order. And I feel like that's what it is. It's majorly around your thoughts for this week's energies. And definitely reach out for help if you need to. But I am going to jump into the extended. I'm going to get more of a storyline on this and why is it coming around and, you know, that type of thing, advice from spirit and how you move forward and what's coming in. But if this is where I leave you with lots of love. And if I'm meeting you on the extended, you can hit that in the description box below. Bye.